To paint like the old masters, you have to go through a series of steps. A lot of people think that the old masters just sat down, started painting, and then created these masterpieces, while in reality they went through numerous steps. So the first step would be the idea, writing about the subject and planning, keywords, things like that. Then you would go to thumbnail sketches. You're going to do as many of these as you need, as many as it takes to find a good composition. The old masters would spend weeks and months in the planning phases before even beginning to put brush to canvas. Once you get quite a few thumbnail sketches and you think you found some good compositions, you're going to take those thumbnail sketches and you're going to do bigger, more medium-sized sketches. So once you have these medium-sized sketches, you're then going to start trying to plan a little bit of your color. With each sketch that you chose, you're going to take those 4 sketches and you're going to do 4 more of those, and you're going to have them on a single page, and you're going to do different color schemes for each of those. At this point, you will decide which one of these you want to take to the final version. So at this point, you've probably narrowed down your sketches and you have one sketch that you're going to use that is going to be your final painting. So now that you have your final composition, you're going to start doing some studies of the individual parts of that composition. So if your character has a hand, you're going to do studies of hands in the positions that is in your sketch. You're going to do studies of heads in the position that your character's head is in. You're going to do studies of legs in the position that your character's legs are in. And you're going to do that for every single part of the drawing. So you're going to have to break it down, and you're going to have to basically do a study for each section of that drawing. At this point, you haven't even started your final project yet. You're going to want to do more studies, this time implementing a little bit more from the previous aspects like color and things like that. So you're going to do like a very rough base, semi-final version of this drawing with some of the colors and some of the knowledge from your studies, and you're going to put it all together. You're not going to take it to a final stage though. Okay, so once you've done this for the sketches that you've narrowed down and you think you have a pretty good idea of it, then you're going to go into your final painting. So you're going to add all of this together. You're going to go into your final sketch, your final color, your final everything. You're going to really dig in and refine. Now, don't worry if all of this process takes a long time, because it's supposed to. The old masters, again, would spend weeks, months, and sometimes even years in the planning stages. I can promise you that if you follow these steps, you're going to create the best painting that you've ever created, and it's going to be a step up and above everything that you've done.